Guys, we don't have to worry about a single thing anymore about the Star Wars trilogy or Star Wars moving forward, because the thing that's been burning in the back of all of our minds, not just the back of all of our minds, it is literally the most forefront thought that we've all had ever since Luke Skywalker died in Last Jedi. And I know, as soon as he died, this is exactly what we all thought, everyone in the theaters at the exact same time. Did Luke Skywalker die a virgin? Literally the only thing we've all thought about, right? I mean, come on. Is there anything else that matters? Is there anything else that has this much of importance than this matter right here? Did Luke Skywalker die a virgin? Make up your own backstory. It's undetermined, but in the one I made for him myself, the answer is no. Luke Skywalker was not a virgin. This is the thing that the mainstream media is focused on? Screen Rant actually wrote an article about this. Are you kidding me? Somebody literally went out of the way to make an article about this. Of course, I'm making a video about this, but that's only because this is just so funny. I think this is hilarious that Screen Rant took time out of their day to make an article about whether Luke Skywalker is a virgin or not. Honestly, I don't care one way or the other. That hasn't even been a thought at all in my mind until this article right here. So I have a question for you guys, and you guys can let me know in the comments below. Was this ever a thought for you? Did you ever think to yourself, oh my gosh, was Luke Skywalker a virgin? Or did he do it before he died? I mean, there were all sorts of weird alien space nuns that were walking around that island. You know, maybe they got a little frisky every once in a while. You never know. You never know. But it's always good to know from the man himself that Luke Skywalker was indeed not a virgin. But I have to say that this does open up an interesting question for me. Is Mark Hamill playing around with this? Because let's think about this. And maybe this was what Leela was getting at, but she was either getting at something like what I'm going to be talking about, or she was just another SJW freak who focuses on weird crap like this. But for her sake, let's just go ahead and think about the positive side of this, think the best of her, and let's talk about this. So maybe Leela was asking this because she wanted to know if there's a possibility that Rey might be Luke's daughter, which is a possibility and a theory that's floating out there right now, that Rey is indeed Luke's daughter or something along those lines, because maybe that has something to do with the title, The Rise of Skywalker, even though Kathleen Kennedy just said in an interview not very long ago that there really wasn't a meaning to The Rise of Skywalker being the title. It's all just a complete mess right now in the Star Wars side of things, and it's just really tragic to watch as it all just continues to collapse on itself. But with all that being said, let's just go ahead and speculate that, you know, there might be a possibility, and maybe Mark Hamill said this to kind of take people off the trail. But at the same time, you know, maybe he's also hinting at something, that there is a possibility that Rey might be his daughter. You know, I like to just kind of focus on the story side of things and not so much on weird stuff like this. But you never know. Who knows what's going to be happening in The Rise of Skywalker. I know a lot of us aren't even really that interested in it at this point. I personally, I'm a little bit excited about it. Not a whole lot excited, but I am interested to see what J.J. Abrams is going to be doing with the movie. But who knows? You know, it's obvious that Kathleen Kennedy has no plans of stopping, you know, her version of Star Wars anytime soon, because she just pretty much made her little pet Rian Johnson in charge of the next 10 years of Star Wars. So that's great news. That's awesome to hear. So yeah, you know, who knows? I I guess I'm trying to like read more into what Mark Hamill might be saying here, and not just on the fact that if Luke Skywalker died a virgin or not. So with that being said, are you guys happy to hear the awesome news that Luke Skywalker didn't die a virgin? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.